And from identical to news on animated films. It's been a frustrating summer for parents who want to take kids to animated movies. There have only been 2 from major studios. On top of that, no live-action movies suitable for children. But for the fall, there will be a deluge. WSJ's Ben Fritz joins us now to explain what happened. Ben, thank you for being there.
Sure, thanks for having me.
So, Ben, give us the details of this sort of drought of kids' movies.
Yeah, it was just due to a lot of circumstances that came together. There were only 2 animated films all summer, How to Train Your Dragon 2 and Planes, Fire and Rescue, the latter of which didn't even do very well. There just wasn't much for families, and a lot of parents were complaining about it. What could they take their kids to see? And then for the same weird reasons that kept the summer empty, the fall is just overcrowded. There's 6 animated films and another 5 or 6 live action movies that are clearly targeted to families. So Hollywood can't seem to quite get its balance right. We're going to go from too little in the summer to too much in the fall.
And, you know, there's a lot of different movie houses putting out movies. They didn't all get together and say, we're going to drive parents up a tree this summer, did they?
No, of course not. But the problem is that the film business is, it's not exactly like manufacturing widgets. It's a creative business, and especially animation, it takes years to make an animated film, and getting it done exactly on schedule is just difficult. There's a lot of delays, and there's at least one major animated film that's supposed to come out this summer, got delayed all the way to 2015. And then some films happen to be ready this year, or the companies that are making them kind of have to get them out by the end of the year for their fiscal year. And the result is, again, there's just too much. And I'm sure everybody releasing it thinks their own movie will be a success, but if history is any indicator, they can't all be successes.
Well, they can't all be unless, I guess, you're the only one out, and I guess that helps in some ways. Will movies be more spread out in the future? Can we expect that the movie houses will say, look, this is really ridiculous. We have, famine and deluge.
Yeah, look, I think after a few of the animated movies bomb this fall, which is likely, the studios are going to try to do that. They're going to pledge, and maybe they'll keep to it for a little while. But then this has happened before, and I can almost guarantee in another couple of years, there'll be a couple of films that get delayed and a couple of scheduling issues, and next thing you know, something like this will come up again. It's the nature of the film business that even if there's a smart dating strategy on paper that makes sense, the issues in production just make it too tough, and then things get off schedule, and you have a famine and drought. It's just how the things go in Hollywood.
Ben, you're making the movie business sound like herding cats. Is that an accurate description?
Yeah.
Trying to get a lot of cats to go in the same direction?
Absolutely. A film set is not like a factory, and it's very, there's so many things that can go wrong. There's so many factors you can't control. And if you look at animation, again, it takes hundreds of people, often several years, to make a movie. And if you start going in the wrong direction and have to change paths, it's very costly and very time consuming. It's just not something that you can always do on a schedule that makes the most sense for the business. It's very difficult, and if your number one priority is having a good movie that people are going to want to see, then sometimes your schedule has to be sacrificed.
Okay, that is an important question. Thank you very much, Ben Fritz of the Wall Street Journal. We appreciate your time.